Hello, and welcome to the Zoo Babies Read with Burpee Museum program.
The book we're going to read today is Let's Go Rock Collecting. It's written by Roma Gans and illustrated by Holly Keller. People collect all kinds of things. They collect coins, stamps, baseball cards, shells, toys, bottles, pictures, and cats. Some people collect things that are very old. The older, the better. Do you collect anything? I collect shells. The oldest things you can collect are rocks. Most of them are millions and millions of years old. Most kinds of rocks are easy to find, but some like diamonds and emeralds are rare. That's why they are valuable. Rocks cover the earth. No matter where you live on a rock. There is rock under city streets and country farms. There is rock under every ocean, lake, and river. The Romans built roads out of rocks. The roads are still used today. Things made of rocks last and last. The rocks that make up the surface of the earth are called the earth's crust. Most of the crust is made of igneous rock. Igneous means made by heat. Inside the earth it is very hot, hot enough to melt rock. The melted rock is called magma. Sometimes the magma pushes through the cracks in the crust. When magma comes to the surface, it's called lava. The lava cools and becomes very hard, becomes igneous rock. Most of the Earth's igneous rock comes from volcanoes on the sea floor. Granite is an igneous rock. It once was magma. Some granite is gray with small, shiny black and white crystals. Some granite has large pink, black, and white crystals. The crystals in the granite are called quartz. Some pieces of quartz are white like milk, others are clear like glass. Sometimes the quartz has bands of many colors. Jewelry is made from it. The marbles you play with may be made of banded quartz. Do you play with marbles? It's fun. Basalt is another kind of igneous rock. It's usually dark in color, gray, green, or black. It is the most common of all igneous rocks. Not all rocks are hard. Some rocks are soft. Talc is so soft you can pinch it into powder with your fingers. Talc is number 1 on the scale of hardness of rocks. The scale is called Mohs scale of hardness, and it goes from 1 to 10. Quartz is number 7. Diamonds are number 10. They are the hardest rocks in the world. Each mineral on the scale can scratch the mineral below it. A fingernail has the hardness of about 2.5. Your fingernail can leave a scratch in talc, but not in calcite. Not all rocks are igneous rocks. Some are made of sediments. Sandstone is one kind of sedimentary rock. It is made of grains of sand, mud, and pebbles. Millions of years ago, sand was blown into rivers. The rivers carried the sand along and dropped it into the lakes and oceans. Layer after layer, it settled on the bottoms of the lakes and seas. The top layers pressed down on the bottom layers. Slowly, the lower layers of sand became stone. You'll know sandstone when you see it. It is often soft and grainy. Rub it with your fingers and grains of sand come off. Another sedimentary rock is limestone. It's made of shells of animals that lived millions of years ago. Most often limestone is white, but it can be pink, tan, and other colors. Sometimes you can see the outlines of shells in limestone. Limestone is used to make cement. Cement is then mixed with sand, gravel, and water to make concrete for sidewalks. 5,000 years ago, the Egyptians built the pyramids of limestone. They are still standing. Maybe someday you'll go to Egypt to see them. I would like to do that, would you? I'd like to go see the pyramids. Besides igneous and sedimentary rocks, there's a third kind of rock in the Earth's crust. It's called metamorphic. Metamorphic means changed. Slate is a metamorphic rock. Slate was once shale, but over millions of years, tons and tons of rock pressed on it. The pressure made the shale very hot, and the heat and pressure changed it into slate. Most slate is gray, but some is black, red, or brown. Other metamorphic rocks are made the same way slate is, by heat and pressure. Some metamorphic rocks are changed. You can't tell what they once were. When you start collecting rocks, you'll find out how many different varieties there are. One way to start a collection is to look for rocks of different colors. You'll find there are pink rocks, black rocks, pure white ones. There are gray rocks and brown and yellow ones. You can keep the larger rocks in cardboard boxes with dividers, or you can keep the small rocks in egg cartons. Rock collecting is fun, and one of the best things about it is that you can do it anywhere. Wherever you go, try to find new rocks and add them to your collection. Wasn't that fun? That was a good read. Thank you for reading with us, and I hope you start rock collecting. You can start right in your own backyard or your front yard, and when you go on walks, you can pick up rocks and put them in your pocket.